What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin. So I watched, I almost said Invasion USA, which is a much better canon Chuck Norris film in my opinion. But I watched Delta Force. It took me like 2 nights in a row to watch it because, like, oh man, I'm like, should I save it for later in the week? Should I save it for now? Do it now? And it's like, I found out because I was gonna see Undertone, and I found out like, oh, Undertone's last day it's playing is Thursday. So fuck, I might as well watch this movie now. So it came out. This film came out in 1986. I watched it on Tubi. They have a shitload of Chuck Norris films on Tubi. Before they only had like 3 or 4 or whatever. Now they have a shitload after he died. So someone's trying to cash in. Holy fuck. Rest in peace. But yeah, I watched Delta Force. I think I watched this movie a long ass time ago on TV. With my dad probably, because me and my dad used to watch action films together. I'm more not Chuck Norris. I'm more of Jean-Claude Van Damme, Schwarzenegger fan. I still love Schwarzenegger. I still think he's the best action film director of all time, actor of all time. You know, my dad was more into like, you know, Chuck Norris and stuff. But yeah, I watched this film and it's 2 hours and 10 minutes. Stars Chuck Norris. Which Chuck Norris is more in the second half of the film. In the first half, it's mostly Robert Forster, which I had no idea Robert Forster was in the film. Robert Forster is actually him and his like buddy who hijacks the plane in the beginning of the film are probably the best part of the film. Only for the second half of the film, like Chuck Norris takes over. Also, Lee Marvin's in the fucking film. Forgot to mention that. Which wouldn't he have been too old, but whatever. So the movie is directed by Menahem Golan. This movie is famous for being a pro-Israeli film, which Israelis are getting a lot of heat nowadays because, you know, every time there's World War III saber rattling, Israel is at the center of it. Everybody blames Israel. I'm not going to go into politics of it. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Holy fuck. But yeah, so like this movie is people give Chuck Norris a lot of shit nowadays because even after he's dead because of this fucking film. It doesn't help that Chuck Norris has pictures with him and with Netanyahu. So the movie is about two hijackers hijack a plane from Rome and transport to Beirut, and they're part of the Free Palestine. They're Palestinians who's been displaced. One of them is the commander of the group called what are they called? The New World Order, New World Revolution Front or some shit like that. Some bullshit like that, right? It doesn't even have Islam in the fucking name. But yeah, they're like Palestinians who've been displaced who want revenge on Israel and America, who's helping Israel because they're, you know, of all the shit that's happening in Palestine, which this shit's been going on since like the fucking 70s, dude. It's been like 50 years of this fucking bullshit. I think. I don't know. I would have to look it up. But I think it's been since the 70s or whatever. This shit has been going on. Holy fuck, man. The first half of the movie, even though there's like hardly any action scenes, was probably the best part of like, you know, Robert Forster and his like henchmen interacting with the people on the plane. There's a funny scene in the fucking film where they want the German air hostess to go through everybody's passports to find the Israelis or find the Jews, right? Because my thinking was, oh, they're looking for possible Mossad on the plane. Well, apparently they just wanted they wanted to separate the Jewish hostages from the regular hostages, right? And the whatever like American servicemen were on the plane, which there was like 3 Navy guys there, and she's like, oh, I don't know Jewish names. It's not gonna say if they're Israeli on their passports. It's like, God, he's like, do it. They could do it. It's like, you don't understand. I'm German. We killed 6 million, whatever. uh, and oh my god, the one of the that was funny though. Robert Forster, the German. What does that mean? Oh my god, oh my fuck. And one of the fucking things that the one guy said was like, holy fuck, man, you couldn't get away with that today. But it's so fucking weird because they're like demonizing the bad guys, but at the same time there are scenes where like they humanize them too, where the guy was like being nice to the little girl on the plane because he had a daughter, which I think they said like she died or whatever. I'm not sure, but yeah. So at some points they do try to humanize him. But Robert Forster was fucking awesome in the fucking film. And then you have the second half of the film where the American military mobilizes. They send in Delta Force, which is run by Lee Marvin and like Chuck Norris as the like the CO or whatever, who's this badass karate guy. Always has his submachine guns, because I guess Chuck Norris is like famous for having machine pistols or submachine guns in all of his fucking films. You definitely saw that in like Invasion USA, but I haven't seen a lot of Chuck Norris films, to be honest. So yeah, I might see more after this, but I don't know, man. The movie, the second half of the film, it turns into a fucking G.I. Joe fucking film, dude. Like, holy fuck. Like they have operations where they're driving around in Jeeps and fucking dirt bikes and shit. Their dirt bikes have fucking rocket launchers on it. Oh my fuck. Oh, they try to. There's a fucking scene where it's like, oh my god, straight up propaganda, where they're explaining, okay, you guys need to go before you guys head out to Beirut. You gotta stop by Israel. Israel is our best friend in the Middle East. It's our greatest ally. I'm like, fuck, dude. Then we find out I was watching this Muslim guy's like live stream, and he's Muslim American. And he was talking about how, like, oh yeah, some intel, like, got declassified recently that talked about how, like, Mossad, like, pretended to be, like, you know, CIA or Americans or whatever to, like, get these, like, other group of, some fucking group called Jungle Law or whatever the fuck, to do attacks against Iran. And there was like a fault. People are saying, oh, if this could have led to a false flag attack leading the U.S. in the Iran war back in the fucking Bush days, and Bush found out about it and was fucking pissed. Like, holy fuck, man, shit was fucking. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, some of the videos I've been watching over the current war, it's like, holy fuck, dude. It's fucked. But yeah, back to this fucking film. So, I don't know. Like, if you turn your brain off, it's a fun action film. But, like, dude, I just found, like, I'm so spoiled by Asian action films. Not just Kung Fu, but, like, you know, the raid-style action films. Where I watch these old American action films where there's like, it's just them shooting guns and there's big explosions and all this shit, and it's like, I could give a fuck, man. It's just super boring to me, man. Like, at least like Invasion USA, that was like, you know, that was kind of fun. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The movie did not need to be over 2 hours. It's like 2 hours and 10 fucking minutes, dude. Took me like 2 nights to do it because I'm like, dude, like, it's like, this fucking film's boring, man. It's kind of boring at times, dude. Especially during the second half where Robert Forster, like, in the second half, his scenes, he's mostly speaking Arabic, and then they don't fucking subtitle it at all, dude. It's like, why the fuck aren't we subtitle the parts of the film where they're speaking Arabic, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just like once in a while he'll just say Allahu Akbar. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. So I know what that means. But yeah, that was retarded, dude. But yeah, I don't know. The movie is good. It's just like I just thought the action scenes were boring. I'm just looking forward to, we're getting a new Raid ripoff soon. It has the one guy from like the Raid 1 and like The Night Comes For Us, and the movie's called Furious, coming out this year. I can't wait to fucking see it, dude. Holy fuck! I hope it ends up on BitChute so I can watch it. Holy fuck! If not, I'm cooked, dude. Because it's not gonna. God knows, it's not gonna play in my local fucking theater. Holy fuck! Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know. The movie's okay. Later, I'm probably gonna post this fucking review Friday because tonight I'm gonna see Undertone. So I'll probably post my Undertone review first, and I'll post this fucking review Friday. Yeah. So that's it for this review, guys. Peace out.